Hi Leos, welcome to my channel, Cosmic Divine Seeker. Hi everyone. So this is going to be your Venus in retrograde reading. So Leo, Venus is retrograding through your sign, which is very, very powerful for you as we're getting ready to enter your season, and that Venus is in Leo and retrograding, because that hasn't happened for I don't know how long. Now 8 years ago we did have Venus retrograde through Leo, but it was stationed or it was like in a degree of Virgo, so it fully wasn't in Leo. I don't know. I was picking up a little bit of the astrology this morning on it. But either way, this is very powerful, right? Because this is really going to be affecting your love life, right? Or anywhere you have Leo placements. I'm a Venus Leo, so I know that I'm really going to be, like, I started to feel this really last night, where I was starting to, like, really think about my relationships, how they relate to me. And then I realized, like, why am I focusing so much on this? And then I realized that, wow, yeah, Leo's making that movement. When is it? And then I realized, like, yeah, it's tomorrow. So makes sense, right? So you're really going to be evaluating relationships and situations. You know, retrograde is where you start to reflect, review, assess. You start to kind of take a look at what love, romance means to you. For a lot of you, could be realizing karmic cycles and situations are closing out, because we had the nodes change too into Aries and Libra. So that's, you know, setting us up for the next couple years, right, into 2025. But having that change causes a lot of things, and especially for me, because the nodes came out of Scorpio and Taurus, which I'm a Taurus North node, Scorpio South node, and then now we're moving into Aries and Libra. So big changes, right? I feel the call. I'm calling out the astrology a little bit for some of you. Wow, I just pulled the mature man right out of the deck. For some of you, you could be realizing that you're ready to level up. You're ready for a new relationship. You're ready for a mature man, an older man, or or you could be starting to date one or coming into contact with that. They're showing me the dating queen, Leo. Opportunities, dates, and abundance. Or maybe this is you maturing up, or, you know, take it however you feel it fitting. See, I felt to pull the love oracle cards to start this out, but remember, it's collective, so take whatever you feel for you. Maybe you just were here for the tarot, right? So whatever is fitting for you. Wow. All right. So yeah, beauty queen and dating queen came out in the last reading that I had for Cancer as well. You guys might have Cancer placements, or be dealing with Cancer, or this is just a strong energy that's coming out, right? But it would make sense, because this beauty queen is shining on stage, adored, and in that Leo energy, you're really feeling about you and being admired and adored, and kind of putting yourself on a platform, which is beautiful. Love all my Leos, right? You guys, you're always on show. You're supposed to be. You're as bright as the sun, right? So there's this energy of, like, new opportunities, dates, and abundance, right? Well, long distance was showing too. You could have somebody off at the distance that could be traveling towards you, because literally I got travel and long distance. Or you could be traveling towards somebody. We got past lives. This could be very much bringing in a past life lover. Something could come in causing a love triangle where you're going to have a choice between lovers. Card of relationship choices. I'm really getting, Leo, you're going to be having choices, because you're coming off as being, like, magnetic to me, where you're really going to be magnetically, like, attracting a higher vibrational, like, soulmate. For some of you, you could want to have open relationships and date these people and not want to settle down. And you know what? I used to be against that before, but I was like, why? Because love is about learning in relationships, and a lot of times you get in these relationships that prepare you and you grow from them and things like that. So it's like, I'm really glad that I didn't settle down and get married, and then, because I don't believe in divorce and all of that. That's why I didn't. But I know for some of you, like, I shouldn't say that. Like, that's just for me, because I don't know. I'm from a time where there was arranged marriages and things like that, and you put in the work and you make it work. But for some of you, like, you know, you got to get out of these situations, especially if you married into a karmic relationship and situation, right? So for some of you, you could be realizing that, you know, there's passion's been coming out too. Yeah, you're really bringing in, look, communication. I mean, there's going to be some passionate communications, phone calls, maybe online. Something about destiny, what's meant to be, is going to be coming out. Something could happen to do with career. There's gossiping too. You know, people are going to be gossiping about you, Leo. You're used to it though, right? Because so many people adore you and admire you. Your beautiful, bright, vibrant energy. Who doesn't like to be around a Leo, right? All right. So anyways, that's enough with the love oracle cards. Give you a little bit of a peek into what is going on. So now we're going to take a look into the tarot for Leos. So let's see what is going on. Leos. Oh my gosh, it just flipped the deck on Ace of Cups and King of Swords. So I really feel that you're going to be communicating or or somebody could be strategizing on how to get you, Leo, how to come in. What just fell right off the bat? Somebody that's the Page of Swords. That's the information gatherer. Somebody is like spying on you or watching you or peeping your social media accounts. Yeah, there's a lot of passion, energy. Leo, if you guys are wanting a baby, well, this card straight up says pregnancy on it. See that? I was guided to this deck too. Not all of them do. So there's that. Creative spark potential. I did see the family card too, which didn't call out in Amira's Love Oracle. But the family card jumped, the one that shows children. So if you're wanting children, or children could be a factor too, as we just seen the Page of Swords, where there's a kid on it too. Children could have been affecting your love life, I'm getting, Leo, for some of you. But there's closing out of cycles. Major cycles are closing out with the World cards, like universal energies. Yeah, as I say that, I see the Five of Swords, right? And she's walking away in her yellow dress. And I've been talking a lot about the yellows that I've been feeling, which is why I felt to pull, you know, the Love Oracle, right? And the gold. I'm picking a lot up on both these decks. They're gold gilded, right? Pay attention to those things as I read energy and frequency and colors, right? Oh, here's the family card that I didn't call out because I don't always use the Love Oracle card on collective readings for that reason, but you see there's 3 children here. So you could have 3 or more children, or you could be getting ready to have 3 children. There's something to do with children here, right? And so there could have been an influence, a factor here. But the Five of Swords, like, she's walking away with the swords. And she's walking away with, like, her dignity. Like, respect. She's walking away gracefully, I'm getting. So it's like you could have pulled yourself back from energy where people were trying to... There's this strong energy, too. A lot of, like, divine feminines, like you... Oh, look, there's your card, Leo. I'll talk about that in just a minute. I feel like I need to calm down. Leo, a lot of you, you've had people that have been, like, keeping you in your masculine energy, keeping you in, like, your fight or flight mode. And you really feel that you're going to be reclaiming that power and just like, you know what? I'm not giving you my power. I'm not giving you what you want. You know, I know what I deserve and desire. I'm going to hold on to what I want. Because what I'm getting, Leo, is you really want peace. We have the perspective card next to the sun card. Now, what's beautiful in this deck is, like, look at the perspective card, which is the Hanged Man or the Hanged Woman, right? You see that a whole world is upside down. If it's upright, it's this beautiful scenery here. See with the deer, you know, which to me is representing that feminine energy and the duck and the quiet and the peace and the beautiful flowers. Like, that is what you want, Leo. But I feel your whole world's been upside down in chaos and conflict. That there's been a lot of things that have been trying to disrupt you, because a lot of them were lessons, and a lot of them were teaching you how to tame that inner lion, teaching you how to calm yourself down, how to respect and honor love, Leo, is what I really feel that a lot of you are going through. And with this cycle changing, and now you're starting to get a new perspective, that's really what you want. And maybe the situations that you're in are not allowing you to have that homeostasis, feeling that peace, right? So, and it's calling for you to have fun. In the Sun card, you often see a child. A lot of times you'll see a naked child showing that freedom, that vulnerability. But in here, there is a carousel, you know, and that's showing me that that's about having fun, you know, and it's also showing that you've been going around and around in cycles and patterns, right? But it was almost meant to show you how all around, you know, you need to be in charge and control. It's just like the lion doesn't need to go around saying it's the lion, it's the king of the jungle, right? Like everybody knows. And a lot of people watch you, I'm getting to like learn from you. And maybe a lot of the chaotic energy that was going on was learned behavior. Maybe a lot of it was mirroring back to you. So maybe it's like you're starting to take a look at the situations around you, kind of like you do create your reality, Leo. So you're starting to realize that you need to kind of tame and be more in charge of control of your actions and what you're going to allow, right? And things like that. So there's this introspection a lot of how I'm feeling that a lot of you have been getting like relationships and situations that have been coming back at you for ways you've been in the past. And it might not be this lifetime, it could have been past lifetimes. For some of you, you could literally be dealing with a karmic situation from a past life where you needed to treat them differently, you needed to, whatever it may be. And that cycle could be coming to a close here. So they're showing me the King of Wands energy, which would represent another card for you, Leo, that fire energy, charge of control. I'm getting for some of you, oh, I see it. And the new perspective card. For some of you, I lost what I was going to, some sort of talent, right? He's showing a guitar there. For some of you, you're going after your talent, your skills, your abilities. You could really be changing, you know, Venus rules love, relationships, money, career, all of that. You could really be changing careers at this time. You could really be deciding to go after like your passions, your desires. Could really change. For some of you, you could have been like so focused on love, and now you're going to be more focused on career and passions and what lights you up. It's just really empowering energy of you pulling back your energy. Like, you know what? I'm tired of giving myself to everybody else. I'm tired of looking for love in other people. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to do what I desire, what makes me happy. I'm getting that very, very beautiful energy. So there's a new perspective here. So you could literally be letting go of situations and people. Ooh, the moon card is coming out, Leo. So this is beautiful. You know, I love the moon, right? The shadow side, because everybody's got that shadow side, but it's about finding that balance and using the light and the dark. It's mystery, subconscious. There's secrets here. I'm getting you could be keeping this a secret, right? With the High Priestess. You know, it's definitely a secretive card. It's highly intuitive. But it's about having wisdom, subconscious. You're really paying attention to your intuition, your higher self. I feel that you're letting go of fear. This is in the past where paranoia and obsessions and things like that could have been ruling you, but I feel that you're really like balancing out the two. You're really mysterious, Leo. You're really going to be kind of keeping quiet, which is different for you. But it's beautiful, and maybe that's the change in the new perspective that you need. Maybe you were so much always like telling people what you want and things like that, and now you're being just more secretive. You could be surprising yourself. You could definitely be going into the unknown too, and that's often where you find the things, right? It's often when you take these paths where you follow your intuition. The universe likes that. It likes the daring energy. It likes the ones that are going to be adventurers, that are going to go down new paths, that aren't going to go down the same paths that everybody else has, right? That's how you stand out, right? And that would be you to do that, Leo, right? So 8 of Cups, you're literally walking away from people and situations and things that aren't for you anymore. So that's very beautiful. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords with the Lovers. Wow. So that's a loss. That's a breakup. That's letting go. So it could literally break your heart to let some of these things go, but it's kind of like you're doing it to save your soul. Yeah, 5 of Wands to the 10 of Swords. I put him back in, the Lovers came right back out. So it wants to show you that you've been in a very painful situation. There's been a lot of battle and conflict. It's kind of like somebody, it's like they're like in competition with you. Okay, it's kind of like they want to dominate you, they want to control you, they want to tame you, Leo. They want to fit you into their world, 1414, but you ain't going to do that. What I'm getting strong is for some of you, you are dealing with somebody, yeah, this King of Swords is coming out. It came out a lot last reading too, and the Queen of Swords, which doesn't surprise me because I'm like half Cancer, half Leo. I'm literally on the cusp. And so I kind of go back and forth. But the King of Swords is somebody that's very analytical, right? Very Very strategic, very good with their words. Then I'm getting that you definitely been dealing with somebody that's very good at playing games, gathering information, knowledge. It's one of those where it's like they know how to look into things. Like I said, this Page of Swords is information gatherer, right? And for some of you, they could be getting information through children, right? Using children. But it's like they know how to use children to look into you. They know, it's like this is somebody that like looks into your social media, sees your likes and dislikes, knows how to use those things, how to bait you, how to get you. For some of you, it's like it's a standard like narcissistic trait. It's like they really reflect a lot of on you right away. It's like if a relationship starts very, very fast and it's all about you, like if you ever been in a relationship, you're like, oh my gosh, you like this too. These are your hobbies. These are you things. And it's really like everything's in common. It's because they're gaslighting you. They're telling you, well, gaslighting is like where you lead somebody on and then you pull back or whatever. But it's kind of like you could be realizing this now, that everything that they were all projecting everything on you, and it was to control you. And it's like you could find out, or now that you're in what can I say, that introspection or whatever, you're starting to realize like, wow, they said all of these things, but they ain't about all of these things. All of these things that they said to me was what I wanted to hear, what I thought they were. And oh my gosh, they are not like that at all. So you could be realizing that. And that's where I feel a lot of this Five of Wands is, a lot of this battle and this conflict, because it's like they're wanting to dominate you, wanting to control you. It's like they hooked you and grabbed you, right? But they're trying to keep you under the water, trying to keep you from rising up and shining, Leo. I could be using children against you. I'm getting that strongly for somebody. I've been getting that about the children a lot. That's not for you. Leave it out. I've got some other readings about that. Literally healing our children. The tree house is coming down is another one I see there. Told you, Five of Swords. This very, very strong energy of just conflict, struggle, aggression, defeat, bullying, sacrifice. All of this is going on. You could be realizing all of this. You could have, yeah, the Knight of Coins, it's like you were starting to make progress, Leo, I feel, and now he's off his horse and he's evaluating, like, where am I going? What am I doing? Like, changes need to be made here. So I'm trying to keep these readings around 20 minutes. So 1711, as I say that. Did I call it 1414? That's what slipped my mind, as I was looking right at 1414. So very powerful angel universal number for you guys to look up. I'm holding Six of Coins here. Something fair is coming in. The scales are balancing. You're attracting what it is you truly deserve and desire, but you've got to really align with that and let go. Now remember, don't, even though I'm calling out these things and you may be realizing like, oh my God, I was dealing with a narc. Like, you need to know that that narc was preparing you and getting you ready. And like I said, you were meant to go on this cycle. You were meant to learn this. And maybe you were exhibiting those behaviors, because a lot of times we attract these lessons because we're in them. So maybe it's not something you are currently in. Maybe it's something you were in the past, and it was karma that needed to play out before your balance can come in, what's fair to you. Or maybe you were closing out something from a past life. Like I said, for some of you, you might have been the narcissist in a past life. So in this lifetime, they needed to be a narcissist to you. But the thing is, you have to accept it. You have to learn from it. You have to, you have to be thankful of that lesson. That's what bothers me so much when someone's like, oh, poor me, I've been with narcissists all my life and all of this. Well, it's because you were one. You were either one in this lifetime to attract one, or you were one in the last lifetime. So stop playing the pity card. Like, seriously, own up to your own stuff. Grow up, be thankful of the lessons, and move on. So literally, that's what it's about. Leo, you know this stuff. So are you going to repeat cycles? Do you want to stay in this cycle? Are you going to try to dominate and control somebody, Leo? Or are you going to let go? That's really what's coming down. I should label that. Are you going to dominate and control, or are you going to let go? All right, Leo. All right, love and light to all of you. Definitely feel free to watch whatever you feel guided to. My readings are timeless. Know that, even though I let you know about all the energies I'm connecting with and these fun astrological alignments and movements and retrogrades and all of that. As this is Cosmic Divine Seeker, and I'm going to be getting more and more into the astros and combining a lot more of the astrology and tarot, which I know I was always meant to do. So, yes. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. I love all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You know that by liking the videos claims the energy. You do an energetic exchange with me, so I feel your energy. Know the more you watch me, the more you're going to be coming up my readings too. All right, love you all. Bye.